Alright guys, welcome back to another video guys. Today we've got some more Anime Mania, and guys, we have a huge new update, a Demon Slayer update guys. We got a lot of cool characters, 3 new Mythicals, 2 new Legendaries guys from Demon Slayer, and guys, these characters are pretty sick. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing the tier list that I normally do after every update, and not only are we going to be going over the new characters, but there are a lot of characters that were like terrible at like D class, in C class and B class, even some A's and S's. They got huge buffs that brought them way up, guys. So, like, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all one thing. Like, Kenpachi, he is not at the bottom anymore. He done moved up like 3 levels. So if you see somebody in the comments that did not watch the beginning of the video while I'm explaining this, just goes to the end to see, oh, he has Kenpachi at A or S. What is he? He's stupid. Go tell them in the comments that they're wrong, that they need to watch the video from the beginning and all the way through so they'll understand why, guys, because I'll be going over why each character that was buffed is in the position they're in, and why each character that is new in the position they're in. And does this guy realize who I am? He might. Anyways, guys, so we're going to be going through every character. My tier list has changed a lot because I've did some more updates since the game has started. So guys, if you end up liking the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I'll continue to cover these updates extensively. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this today, guys, and continue on with this game. So let's go ahead and get started. So as of right now, guys, we're gonna start with the characters that have been buffed before we get to the characters in the new update. So that's why these are just at the bottom right now. So for the first character that got buffed, Kakashi, guys. So his Raikiri startup went from 0.5 So guys, we're gonna start off with the characters that got buffed in the game before we get to the actual characters in the update. So that's why I just have them hanging down right here. But so first is gonna be Kakashi. So his Raikiri startup got decreased by ½ a second, and his Kamui damage got buffed by 25. So it went from 100 to 125. Honestly, I don't know if that's enough to bring him to S. Let me know in the comments if you think, but he did get buffed a little. I hadn't tried him yet with the new buff, but I'm gonna just keep him right where he's at. He's one of the few characters that I'm gonna keep where they're at, but mainly because it wasn't too big of a buff. He still could be a low S, but I'm gonna put him at a high A right now. Well, you know what? Let's put him as an S. I think he deserves an S, to be honest. I mean, we could roll with that. I don't want to rank him too low. Next we have Asta, guys. So this dude got a huge buff. Like, oh my gosh, where is he in here? So let's read through this. Black Divider got double damage. Black Meteorite damage tripled. Black Slash's damage went from 25 to 45 per slash, and Black Tornado went to 35 per tick from 25. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go with S plus because of the Black Meteorite triple damage. The damage went so high on Asta. He was a good character in the beginning. When the first game first come out, he was really good, but he got nerfed, and then he got a great buff. So that's why I'm putting him back at S plus, guys. Well, really, yeah. So actually, Madara belongs at S right now. I'm sorry, I think I gave that away. I forgot to put him back at the bottom. I mean, where he belonged at his starting spot. We'll get to Madara and why he gets back to S plus. So Gojo. So Gojo got a good buff too. Lariat was given iframes. Damage was doubled. Cooldown on Lariat went down to 20. Hollow Purple damage tripled. Yes, tripled. And then cooldown went from 23 to 20. And Reversal Red damage doubled. So not only with Gojo's ability to survive, he goes up to S plus, guys. Oh my gosh, the damage on him is insane. Now, I haven't played with any of these newly buffed characters since they've been buffed, but just thinking about what I have played with them, and now the fact that he just goes up so high now, guys, with this damage, that's why he's being ranked right there. Next, we get Kisuke. So, Kisuke, really. So, Kisuke, his cooldown on his Haiden went to 8. Damage went to 6 from 25 to 60. Pierce damage went from 45 to 75. Cooldown went from 25 to 20 on that move. Protect damage doubled, and Sing damage doubled. Now, I don't know if that's enough to get him into S class, but I'm at least going to stick him to A because he went from D to A. That's a huge move. If you think he should be in S class after this, let me know, but I'm going to stick him at A so I don't rank him too high. Next, guys, we have Whitebeard. So Whitebeard got a buff too. Crash was given iframes. Cooldown on that went to 10 seconds. Double Tsunami cooldown went from 30 seconds to 20 seconds. The damage went from 50 to 65 per wave. So I would say because of that, Whitebeard, he's at least an A. I don't know if that sticks him in the S class, guys, but he's at least an A now. Ooh, I kind of want to put him at S. Don't kill me, guys, if he's either a high A or a low S. Don't kill me if he should be an S, but he's at least an A right now. So, Awakened Itachi. So Black Flame's damage doubled. AoE increased on it. Genjutsu damage doubled. Cooldown on that went from 18 to 14. Susanoo Assault damage doubled. Cooldown from that went from 20 to 16. And Susanoo Defense cooldown went from 14 to 10. That is very significant. So we'll go ahead and throw him at least at an A. From B to an A. I don't know if that brings him up to the S, but because S is very prestigious, to be honest. So we have him at A due to that. Now Hawkmead. His Ravine, guys, this dude, did I forget to put him? Okay, I'm sorry, I gave that away. I forgot to put him. I ranked all these people before I started the video, and I forgot to put him back in his spot. So same thing with Madara. So Hawkmead, his Ravine increased AoE. So the damage on it went from 75 to 100. So increased AoE, 25 more on the damage. Cooldown went from 20 to 16. Pierce damage tripled, yes. Gash damage doubled, and Vortex damage quadrupled. So he goes straight to S. I'm putting him at S because of that. I mean, when that damage quadrupled and Pierce damage tripled, guys, if he's not S, he's a high A, but he should at least be an A, if not a low S, because of that, guys. I mean, he always had good range, but his damage and stuff just wasn't there. Next, we have Kenpachi. This is another one that just soared, guys. So consecutive strikes damage tripled. Deadly counter damage doubled. Road rage damage quadrupled. And true power damage doubled. He goes to S class for that. If you think he's A, let me know. But he's either an A or an S, but I'm going to stick him at S because that damage went so high, guys. Okay, so now we have Ace. So, sorry, I forgot to put that one back too. And Shanks. Dang it, I'm just spoiling this too much for y'all. Y'all probably like, what the heck, man? I just wasn't paying attention. But anyways, Ace went Firelight damage doubled. Cooldown on that went to 12. Flame Fist damage tripled. Flame Pillar damage doubled. Ring of Fire cooldown went to 18 and damage went 10 per tick. So Ace goes up to A. And then Minato. Oh crap. Did I spoil that one too? I think I did. So I had Minato at an A, guys. And his Flying Rasengan, I'm just gonna say Rasengan, cooldown went to 15. Damage on that doubled. The Rasengan damage went from 35 to 80. That's insane. And Thunderclap damage tripled. He belongs in the S class just for that. So in Hanks, okay, so Shanks, double strike damage, it went times 5. Cooldown went from 15 to 10. Quick draw damage went from 35 to 80. And cooldown went from 15 to 10. That was significant, but not super significant enough to really get him above A class. He might be a B. I think I had him an A minute ago, but I think A might be ranking him too high now that I'm thinking about it again. So I'll keep him at B. So he did get better. Okay, now Broly, guys. Broly went crazy, guys. So his Absolver damage quadrupled. Yes, quadrupled. Green Blaster damage doubled. And Rampage damage went from 15 to 70. So that is like literally quadrupled. So he goes to S plus for that. I mean, How in the world? That's crazy. So next, guys, we have Madara. So I've always kept Madara at A. Even when he got nerfed. But his Flame and Twister damage doubled. Great Flamethrower damage went from 35 to 65. Cooldown on that went to 13. So they knocked 4 seconds off of it. Susanoo Barrage, this is huge, guys. Damage went from 10 to 15 per hit. And the cooldown went to, they subtracted 2 seconds off the cooldown. And Wood Spear, guys, it more than doubled. Damage from 35 to 80. And because of that, he is going to S+. So Madara's back at S+, guys. And that is all for the actual normal characters. Now let's get into the other ones. And that's where we're going to bring the Trello in. So we're not going to, I'm going to talk about this dude last. I had him up. So first, I'm going to put, let's see, guys. We're going to go to the legendaries first. So we're going to go to Zooko. So, her cooldown on this Demon Claw, it is damage of 8. Cooldown of 8, damage of 6. And it's got pretty good, you could do some damage with it, decent AoE. But you got to really get them in a group. Clobber, cooldown of 20, damage of 25 per hit. That move, guys, can really clear some mobs out. Just line them up and roll with it. Next, we have Dice. Release powerful Demon Claws towards enemies. So cooldown of 12, damage of 60. I wouldn't say it's too impressive. It does have a nice range to it, but nothing like super as far as being able to really throw waves down like at level 30. So then you have Demonic Surge, whatever. Cooldown of 25, damage of 15 per M1. So basically, you do it and your M1s turn into to 15 damage per M1. And I forget how long, but basically your M1s do more damage. So I'm not too impressed with her. So I will put her at, some of y'all might kill me for this, but I'm gonna put her at 8. I'm not gonna rank her too high because of that. She's just not that great to me. But there's better characters in these categories, and this tier list is more about comparison than anything, guys. Like, that's why it's changed since all the updates. Next, guys, we're gonna go with the other legendary, which is going to be, let's see, Ryu. That's what they call, I don't know Demon Slayer series. That's why I'm just calling them by the names that are in this. So first of all, guys, we got Calm Dead, cooldown of 16, 5 damage per hit, creates a pawn that slashes any that enters. So that's a lot of hits, and it's good AoE on it, so you could really do a good bit of damage. I think he's gonna be ranked higher than Zooko. So then you got Water Wheel. Cooldown of 16, damage of 100, unleash a Water Wheel on your enemies. So it doesn't really look like it has too good of AoE. I haven't really tried it in a big group yet, but it's an okay move. The cooldown is 16. Next, we have Water Flash. So slash all around in a flash, 20 damage per hit. That looks not bad, and the damage is 15. Then we have Slayer Mark. So cooldown 20, damage of 20. Activate your Slayer Mark, which doubles your damage. So basically, it just freaking makes you just become a baller. And that's why I'm gonna put him at S instead of A, because that really just makes him go crazy. So next, guys, we are going to do Zenitsu. So guys, like I said, I don't pronounce all these names correctly because I don't know the whole series. So I've never really seen the series. So we're gonna start with Zenitsu, get him out. Okay, so he's actually pretty neat. So cooldown of 12, damage of 100, and look at that dash. That could wipe some waves out for sure, guys. Like, get them all grouped up, no problem. Next, we have Flash. So dash forward and teleport to nearby enemies. That is a sick move. That's like Zenitsu's signature move that we see. And damage of 15. So per hit, that's a ton of hits. So that I can actually do some damage. Next, we have sixfold. Strike 6 times, followed up with a powerful lightning crash. Damage of 85. I'm assuming that's per strike. A cooldown of 25. So, Zenitsu's got some good damage, but I'm not too sure about his cooldowns. I mean, I'd like to see smaller cooldowns, but this is where Zenitsu really throws it down, guys. Eightfold. Cooldown of 40, damage of 50. Leap into the sky and strike the ground with a powerful lightning bolt. This move is aimed where your character faces. So, watch this, just bam, and he can really clear some waves out with that. It's a big time wave clear move, and that is why I'm gonna put Zenitsu at S++. He can just knock waves out, guys, especially with that last move. Now, it's a big cooldown, but when you need it, it's there, and you got some damage. Next, we're gonna do Ren Goku. All right, Ren Goku is, let's see. So first skill, he's got some nice moves too. So dash forward and release powerful flames, instinct fire damage. So 35 inflicts fire damage. I said instinct. So look at that. Nice forward AoE and inflicts fire damage. That's a really good move. With a cooldown of 15, guys, that's great. Slash once, then create a wave of flame. Look at the AoE on that. Look how much mobs you can freaking hit, guys. And then I don't know if it inflicts fire damage. It doesn't say. I can't remember, but it does do a great damage, deal of damage, especially with the cooldown of 30. And it looks like it does like multiple hits, so that's great, especially with 100 damage per hit. Next is Wildfire. Cooldown of 20, damage of 125. Do 3 slashes and then slam your sword to the ground, creating a flame wave all around you. Damage 125, and I'm assuming that's per hit. And look at all the hits it really does. It can just freaking throw people down like it ain't nobody's business, guys, to be honest. Okay, next we have Living Dragon. Now this one is crazy. Cooldown of 35. Slash forward, leaving flames behind you, and then turn around and create a wave of flame. Watch this, guys. It is just freaking insane. I mean, it just clears us big time. AoE clears a lot of people, and that's why I'm gonna put him at S++. Next, guys, we have the man that Kaza is what he's called. I know he's Kaza in the game, but I believe he's Kaza in the series. So first of all, upper high, cooldown of 12, damage 150. Dude, this is freaking crazy. Form a compass. Look at all that in strike, and a compass needle to strike enemies upward. Freaking wrecks people, guys. No problem at all. Next, we have Bombard. This move really, at 30 damage per hit, cooldown of 15. In my video that I recorded of him, this move at level 30 can just clear waves. It's one hit shot if it hits all of them. If every single hit hits them. So then we got Rampage. Jump into the air and release a flurry of air cannons. Cooldown of 20, damage of 30. 30 per hit. Another great move. And then we have Annihilation. Jump into the air and crash down into enemies with a punch. Just watch, guys. Look at all the damage it does. 250, cooldown of 20. I'm loving it. I like him. So I'm going to put him at S++ as well, guys. So this is the tier list, and we don't have anybody at D anymore. So I don't really know what that's going to entail, because they really did buff a lot of characters. So I don't know if we need to shift the whole list down, but I know if I did, like if I made A mean more than it really does right now, people would probably get upset with me for that. But so I'm going to kind of keep things as they are. We'll see if we get any D characters in the future, but as of right now, they're really trying to balance a lot of characters, so we might not have C's next time. I don't know. Well, guys, this is the tier list. I'll be doing some more. If you have different opinions, let me know in the comments, guys. I would be happy to hear you out. But this is it. I hope I didn't accidentally put somebody in the wrong spot. So, guys, thanks for watching, and God bless you.